On today's episode, we will interview Katia Lief, who writes under the name Karen Ellis. We will then review her book, Map of the Dark. We will then announce our next book. Welcome.
Welcome back to It Was a Dark and Stormy Book Club. We're your hosts, Ann Dark.
And Tracy Stormy with
Kathy Knight.
Welcome back, Kathy.
Glad to be here.
Today we are going to first have an interview with Katia Lief, who writes under the pseudonym Karen Ellis. And she wrote our book for this selection, A Map of the Dark.
And remember, it's important to read the book before you listen, because we will be discussing the ending and the guilty party.
And we wouldn't want to ruin it for you.
Katia Lief is the author of several international best-selling crime novels, including The Money Kill, the fourth installment of her Karen Schaefer series, published in 2013 by HarperCollins, and nominated for the Mary Higgins Clark Award. In 2018, her newest novel, A Map of the Dark, will be published by Mulholland Books under the pseudonym Karen Ellis. She teaches fiction writing at the New School in Manhattan and lives with her family in Brooklyn.
We will get right into our interview and then give our impressions after that's finished. We welcome Katia Lief, who writes under the pseudonym of Karen Ellis, and she wrote our book, A Map of the Dark, and we welcome her, and she's telling us about her newest book.
Well, I have a new book coming out, and it's right now scheduled for January, but it might be a little later. Let's say winter 2019.
Okay.
And it's called Last Night.
Now, is this a continuation of...
We're calling it a loose series. Last Night will focus on an investigation led by Lex Cole, who's the secondary investigator.
Yay! I love Lex.
Yes.
And Elsa, good. Elsa Myers makes just a cameo appearance, so to speak.
Oh.
So I'm experimenting with doing a kind of a loose series, and that is just focusing on a different character from one book. Yeah, Tana French does it, and I just love it.
Oh, yeah, I love her books.
I do, too.
So, all right, let's get into our questions. I know your time is limited. So.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Elsa was such a dark character for a protagonist. Can you touch on the creation of your...
Sure. She was very dark, and it was a painful novel to write. It really came out of losing my mother. Fairly unexpectedly. She died of cancer very, very, very quickly, weeks after a diagnosis.
Oh, dear.
And kind of threw me for a loop. I didn't expect it. The women in her family tend to live a very, very long time, and although she was 79, it was pretty unexpected. And so the whole idea of daughter losing a mother with unfinished business kind of looming and a deep emotional business, and over the many drafts of A Map of the Dark, Elsa's story deepened and deepened, and it's very much a fictional story. It started with my own personal emotional questioning, and then to make it work as a novel, I did not kill my mother.
Yeah, well, that's good to know.
Spoiler. Oops, you might want to edit that out. That was a spoiler.
We ask people to read the book ahead of time, so spoilers are welcome.
And we tell them, if you haven't read the book, go read it and then come and listen to the podcast.
Perfect. Then that's not a problem. These were all things that, as often starting from an idea and then turning it into a novel. I always wrote many drafts of a novel. I revised deeply, and I spend more months revising and writing ultimately.
Uh-huh.
And so that the elements of, say, self-harm and the half-buried crime were things that developed as I tried to make the fiction kind of more her story more cohesive. So, but the seed and the element of Elsa's character came from that, this sense that there I was writing a novel, and my mother had died, and how do I write a novel going through what I'm going through personally? And I just fused it.
Yeah.
Well, you fused it very well. Elsa was just such a complex, flawed character
But you felt for Elsa. You really liked her.
And I loved how you harnessed her demons to help her move through this, and it was just beautifully written.
Thank you so much.
Now, were any of the story or characters based on any real events? Some authors take little snippets from real life and put them in their books.
The crime piece of it, the idea came from a real crime, and again through the many drafts it changed, but there was this I read about this horrible criminal in the newspaper who would, I'm going to try not to conflate it with my character because sometimes it should merge in my mind because I don't know where the boundaries. He had no set kind of MO, so he was hard for them to profile. It turned out that he had traveled around the country, not leaving much of a trace of himself, burying these so-called murder kits and leaving women trapped. It was horrible. So that kind of this idea came from reading about that. And in the real case, he was being questioned by the police and he revealed that there were still victims, some who may have still been alive.
Oh, dear.
But before they could question him, he committed suicide in prison.
Oh, my goodness.
My.
And I was just blown. It was horrible. Yeah, so in the first draft, that's what I did. That's what I did. I had him commit suicide before he had given them any idea where to find someone who was trapped alive. And it was when I started getting reads of it, which was often my husband would be my first reader, my agent, and then the agent's assistant, and I'm getting a lot of feedback. And they just felt like, well, especially my agent, it was kind of anticlimactic for the villain to off himself in the middle of this story. And I thought, yeah, maybe they're right. And
everybody wants some justice.
Yes.
Everybody wants justice. Right, so fiction serves, there's a whole other purpose. So I decided, okay, I also like to have my protagonist, in this case, Elsa. There's something very satisfying, I think, to have the protagonist involved in the demise of the villain.
Yes,
absolutely.
So
definitely.
I was cheering her on.
Yes.
Thank you. Me too. Yeah. So I gave her that.
Why did Ruby have to get killed? She was kind of a little integral character.
Well, not everybody makes it out alive in these books.
I know, but I was rooting for her while I was reading the book.
I know. Well, so the voice of the girl who's being abducted is not Ruby.
It's Hope.
It's Hope, right?
Yes.
So Ruby, right, so we only really meet her, why did she have to die? I guess.
Somebody had to.
Somebody had to. I didn't want to do it, but it was, just people do. And
Right.
Well, and sometimes through that, Hope becomes the person who you cheer on, and you hope that she has a bright future.
Yes, exactly. And she will.
Yeah, that's good. What other authors and writings inspire you?
I already mentioned Thomas Fincham. I love her work. I really read very broadly, so you probably are much better versed in the mystery genre than even I am, because I'm writing them. But I read in almost all genres, and I would say the classic inspiration for me is always Patricia Highsmith. when I think about if I could fulfill my aspirations as a mystery novelist, if I could kind of get into the controlled storytelling through the narrative of the bad guy with the sinister elegance that Patricia Highsmith accomplishes, I would be a happy person.
Well,
So
that's a
she's
good
my
one to
touchstone.
aspire for, because
Oh, God,
she's great.
Yeah. But
And
I
we
also,
actually read
yeah.
broadly too. We just happen
Oh,
to really
really?
like mysteries. So.
Oh, yeah, I know. Good. And I'd say the last, 5-6 years, the book that kind of knocked my socks off the hardest as a reader was The Goldfinch.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, The Goldfinch.
Yes.
That was an excellent book.
That just knocked me over, and I absolutely loved it. Yeah, and I mean, I recently read The Woman in the Window, and I loved that.
That's on my list. I haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah, it was actually published the same day as A Map of the Dark.
Oh,
And so
okay.
we were turning up on all of the same lists, but his book was just, out of the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It was just going. And I just said, okay, what's all the fuss about? I read it, and I said, this is what the fuss is about. This is a really good book.
Well, when we chose your book, part of what made us, the title really intrigued me. And I think it was a really apropos title.
Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that really well.
Yes.
As far
Absolutely.
as Lex goes, I just loved him. And I am so thrilled that he turned out to be gay. I was so excited because, when you read enough of these mystery novels, they start to become cookie cutters of each other. And
Many of them.
they end up in an affair. And I thought, oh, thank God. This is not going to do that.
I'm so glad to hear that. And that was not something I knew was going to
Oh, okay.
be him until I was writing that scene. And she was asking him, I really don't know anything about you. And then it comes out, he mentions something about his boyfriend and asks if she's surprised. And I was like, oh, and when I started to think, I just thought, yeah, I think he's gay. He's gay. And it was just, and it felt very normal for me.
It did.
It did. It
was-
felt very
I'm so glad to hear
natural.
you guys say this. So in the next book, you'll learn a little more about what happened, where his life is a year later with
Oh.
the boyfriend he mentioned. So.
Oh, good. Now, do you see any sweeping trends in mystery writing?
Today.
Well, yes. I think, there's obviously since Gone Girl, there's been the trend in, unreliable narratives and domestic, say, marriage-based.
Yes, I believe that's true. Yes.
Yes, and even a woman in the window fits that.
Well, I just read one by Laura Lippman, Sunburn, that was a lot like that.
Oh, I haven't read it, but I love her work, and yes, that's a big trend, and I'm so glad actually because
It's just it's different, and it really keeps you going. It keeps you wanting to read the next page.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This next thing and not because it's a trend, but because it's just where my next idea falls, is I'm handing my current book in again. I mean, I keep handing it, we keep batting it back and forth, but I'm almost completely done with it. And the next one is going to be really more deeply focused inside a woman's interior and exploring her marriage and what it means to be a woman and all that. So I'm really excited to write about
We
that.
are definitely looking forward to that.
Do you see a sweeping change in the role of women in mysteries? They aren't the victims anymore.
Yeah, isn't that a great
It's wonderful.
issue? The victims, right. So there was this thing, have you heard of the inevitable ending for women in fiction?
No.
For women in the way we perceive stories. So the inevitable ending in literature is that when a woman breaks out of the mold and the expectations, she has to die in the end.
Oh.
Right? And when you look back over time and through literature, and I didn't make this up, I'm just reiterating a kind of theme from literature, but you find that over and over, way back looking at The Awakening, Kate Chopin, to even a movie, Thelma and Louise.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right? The women break out and they have to die. in my books, I've always felt, starting with the very first thriller that I wrote called 5 Days in Summer, I was very, very conscious, and right up to A Map of the Dark with Elsa, of the female, if it's a female protagonist, which it usually is,